Making a long story short, I used to write an articles in LinkedIn on circular economy and technology adaptation. Then I decided to try new formats like YouTube video blogs. Few episodes of my blogs in Uzbek is already in my YouTube channel. Today I'm trying a new format as a podcast in English. There will be conversations with my colleagues worldwide about circular economy and climate change issues. But not only technical questions we discuss, we will also talk about personality related questions. There will be a lot of energy, positive vibes. So please enjoy, and I hope this podcast will become your favorite one to listen while you're traveling, eating, resting, or anytime you want to listen something positive and useful. Today my guest is Kenjiro Siburian. He's Indonesian working in Germany. He works in Blackforest Solutions as a head of tenders. Blackforest Solutions is one of leading German companies working worldwide on solid waste and hazardous waste management. I am Mushtari Umurdokova. I am the director of engineering company Ekamon Svita in Uzbekistan. We work on waste management, wastewater management, renewable energy and resource efficiency. Currently, I am in Germany doing professional fellowship within the German Foreign Affairs Agency, and I am hosted by Blackforest Solutions engineering company, consulting company, who has more than 200 projects worldwide in more than 60 countries on hazardous waste management.
Thank you, Mushtari. So again, my name is Kenjiro Siburian. I am responsible as a head of tenders department. I manage like tenders, for example, for the proposal, for the expression of interest with the different clients. And maybe I can add more about Black Forest Solutions. So as Mushtaris informed that Black Forest has 200 projects in the global south. We are focusing our activities not only in Middle East and Northern Africa, but also in Latin America and also in Asian countries. And one of the core activities or like the capabilities of ours is that we are unique. Why? Because most of us coming from different countries with different backgrounds, and I think this is the reason why we still exist. So Black Forest Solutions access for a solution to the problems.
True, very, very true. It is German company, German based, but they have offices worldwide, and I would state that the team is multinational. And we can say that Black Forest is German based multinational company. How do you feel of being interviewed today?
Oh, I feel so excited because I feel it's a privilege for me to share what I have achieved through my experience, especially in the tenders. For me, it's some of fascinating assignments to be carried out during my involvement.
I just want to add that with Kenjiro we sit in almost one office area, so it's like 40 centimeters far away. I've listening and observing how he makes the meetings, negotiations. Kenjiro in general is very nice and humble person, but you will see today how he's mastered his tenders operations. Give us more information on what kind of job you do, what is your job description, but also what do you like in it, what is fascinating about what you do. This in general, I have understanding that it is not easy path of applying and getting tenders. So this is something very heavy, but I see how you like it every day. Maybe you share what you feel also.
Sure. Maybe I can briefly describe what tenders management mean. So here, tenders management in here we need to focus on how to organize or like to compile the input we received from other experts. But if we need to prepare like a proposal, we need to prepare like a strategic timeline, like when we need to prepare the first draft, when we need to include the input from the other experts, and for sure everything shall be in a good timeline since every proposal has their own deadline. It's challenging for every different type of proposal because with different clients you will have different requirements of the proposal, and also like the format of the CV and how good or like how extensive an experience of a personnel it shall be clearly described and also in an extensive manner so that the proposal itself can stand out of the other competitors. So this is, I can say, like maybe informally it would be like how to play chess, how to build a strategy so that we can win or to get the award or the contract later.
Now we're coming to very important, interesting parts of making tenders. So the pressing point sometimes the deadlines. If you come up with 3 days deadline that you can take, would you apply for it? Would you go for it? But do you have own strategy or criteria also on decision making? How do you take the risks in this case?
Yeah, so since it's under a company, for sure, I need to be open to the rest of the team because I cannot do everything by myself. And it's about teamwork, like who will write the content of the proposal and who will organize the completion or like compliance to the proposal itself. I believe it will be a matter of work or like work in the bigger team. So in this regard, the decision will be based on the team's opinion, and we will decide how we will go. Mostly, we will prepare our proposal like 1 week beforehand or 2 weeks beforehand. 3 days is too challenging, but depending on the requirements, if it's not that extensive, maybe we can still work on it.
Would you rather take it rather than putting on a shelf?
Personally, I will take it because to me, the more challenging the tasks or like the responsibilities, I found it like it's more exciting. So this is what I need to control, like myself, and also just trying to put lines between my personal motivation and like the professional perspective.
Come up with a question. I think that would be also interesting for those following us. Not only technical content, but something about your personality would be also interesting. I just come up that going through all the tender phases is not easy. It's very pressing. But you may have also pressing moments in your life, hard phases that you live, maybe hard moments and phases in your life that you have to lift. Not only you, but also the situation and also your family or people near you. This phase up again to the resilient, to the balanced one. That would be also interesting for others who may have difficult moments at the time.
We are faced with the new situation, especially when it is hard one or difficult one. Either maybe you are robbed or like you don't have money, or perhaps you have a family issue. For sure, it will be difficult to cope with the situation, especially when you are never faced with the situation. So maybe I can give an example like in 2021 I was struggling with my long COVID since I was hospitalized once in Bali when I was spending my vacation, and at the same time my father passed away. It took toll on me, and also I need to think about going back to Germany since my residence permit would be expired in the upcoming 2 months. So for sure, I just believe that problem exists for a solution.
Telling a quite a hard situation for imagination that you were at the hospital with the COVID and your father was also in COVID hospital, probably in different places, and he passed away. We are very sorry to hear that, and you could not attend the funerals because of COVID and because of your own health issues, and you also had uncertainty in your uh, future work. It is not just if you it is emotionally difficult, but it's also physical. You had to do decisions.
My doctors told me when I was in the ICU ward. Maybe to answer your question, I can briefly describe what happens in this ward. So, there were four patients in this ICU ward, and only two patients survive. I think it's also in line with the doctor advised us, like it's not it doesn't depend on us like you will live or not. It will depend on you. If you have your life survival, your intention to live, then you will live. And somehow it affected me, like yeah, it like everything starts from the mindset. Like if you want to be healthy, if you want to be alive, then you need to do it by yourself first. You need to start by yourself. Like you need to be honest, I have a good support system. Like the colleagues of my company really supports me well. When I told them that my residence permit will pass or like expired in the upcoming 2 months, they are trying to find a way how to support me. If we have the support system or like the coping system, everything needs to be started from our side. So briefly speaking, I can say like it depends on our mindset. If it's negative, then it will lead to something that we are scared of. But if you are like optimist and you know everything will change in a good manner, as long as you believe, you will make it. So it's some kind of, you have a dream and you put efforts every day, something will come up to you.
What he was telling, how company is supporting, how team is supporting. Actually, I see that in Kenjiro's table, hand drawn picture of telling him to get recovered very fast. I don't know which illness it belongs to, but I see that somebody took care to draw it by hand, to put it to the frame, and this is also still in Kenjiro's table. This is a very warm and very cute connections. I think that was created at the company as a company culture.
If I may add, so it's a tiger because in our company, my code name is a tiger. So like, you take everything out of the opportunities and you chase all the foods and so on. Not all, but I can say like competitive, because tiger is kind of symbol or a sign of competitiveness. And also this drawing was made by our colleague. Her name is Lynn, and I can say like she's a technical artist. So that's why I mean this picture explains a lot, like about my personality as well. Like for an ice breaking, I like to make a dead joke. I don't know, dead joke like no, because the salad is dressing.